Yeah, I mean, it's
season undefeated, first of all,
Sure.
and then obviously
tremendous. It's a team effort to win at home. Obviously, our players have a lot to do with it. Our crowds have a lot to do with it. I mean, we have just a phenomenal home court advantage, and so that's been really, really exciting. It's been great to see the crowds grow, great to see everybody come out and rally around our team and rally around our guys. So that's been a lot of fun. But it's really hard to win a regular season championship because you've got to be consistent for so long. And even tonight, I mean, look, we didn't have a whole lot to play for. We were just kind of out there, and they're playing to, they got to win one of their last two to try to get the 8 seed. And so, it makes for some tough sledding, makes for a tough game. And so, we certainly need to have a quick turnaround and play better at New Orleans, who will be in the same situation. I think New Orleans actually has the 8 seed right now, but they could lose it if they lose, and I think Houston Christian beats Lamar. I think there's a bunch of different scenarios. So we'll be in the same situation on Wednesday nights. We've got to turn the page quickly, but really, really proud of our guys. I thought Javon Garcia, he changed the game in the second half with his energy. He picked up the 2 fouls in the first half, but he totally changed the game with his energy and defensively and offensively, just attacking and being aggressive. Hade did a great job keeping us in it in the first half when we weren't playing great offensively. He hit some tough shots, and DJ certainly shot it well tonight and got up plenty of threes.
what was the difference in the second half? It just seemed like you could get into a flow. We've seen this before with you guys where it's just sluggish early, and then you.
We just played with more energy. I mean, look, we beat them by 50 the first time. They had a really good game plan. They changed up their defenses. They three-quarter court pressed us. We let Green get a couple easy looks. I mean, we were lucky. 7, he's a really good shooter. We were lucky he didn't. I mean, he was 1 of 6 or 1 of 7, I believe, in the first half, and they were all pretty good looks. We were lucky he didn't hit a few more, but it's just one of those games. We got to, I hate to put it this way, but you just got to survive it. And Mike's ankle injury is not a huge deal. We just precautionary didn't want to play him in the second half. He should be good to go Wednesday, but we just needed to get through it and move on to Wednesday.
Coach, I know you only spent a year with these guys, but just to be able to have this night where you're cutting down the nets with these 4 seniors that you've had, just tell me about how special that is for you.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, look, tonight's the culmination of a lot of small moments. Like tonight's a big moment, but I talked to the team last night, and I went through all the 4 seniors and just kind of talked about some of my favorite moments with each of them, and talked with the group about that. And that's the fun part for me. And then everybody gets to see this tonight. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that help make this that help make all this happen. And so. Just excited for our guys. It's the first regular season conference title for all. None of our guys had ever won a regular season conference title, so that's a big deal, and it was a first for most of those guys. And just excited to see them happy and see them earn something and be rewarded for their hard work and what they've earned.
Coach, was there any particular moment of the season, and maybe even preseason, that you knew you had a championship caliber club?
I mean, when we went into VCU and played like we did, I was like, all right, this thing's a little bit ahead of schedule. Our team's a little bit, I just didn't know how we'd react in hostile environments. But after we played at VCU like that with that poise, I felt pretty good. I mean, I knew we had a good team. I thought we'd have a chance to win the league, but that game kind of solidified my thoughts.
Coach, I think this is the first time, you touched on the crowd too, but the first time since I believe the 1955-56 season that a team's gone undefeated at McNeese at home. Just talk kind of about that.
Is that true?
That's the last time that I know. I think we've done it several times, but it's been a while.
Gotcha.
It's the last time it was done.
55-56? It's a long time ago. I mean, it's awesome, but it's we have good players. They play, but the crowd lifts us up. I mean, there's a couple of these games the crowds really lifted us up and got us going, and so that's a huge part and huge piece to it. Huge piece to it as well. So we've been fortunate, and if you're going to have a good season, you gotta play well at home. I mean, you've got to be really, really good at home. I that's you got to protect your home court and try to pick up as many as you can on the road. And we were able to do that with the help of the crowd, and it's been cool to see him grow as the season's gone on.
What does it mean for you to be able to share this moment with a community that's embraced you?
It's awesome. I mean, I feel so indebted to the people here and the administration at the school. I mean, it's a total team effort. I mean, we can't win this without the administrative support. We can't win this without the crowd support. We can't win this without, the kickers and the cheerleaders and the band. Like, all those people show up every game. And, we go on the road in this league, and it's not like that everywhere else. And so, it takes a lot of people to make this happen. And it makes me happy when other people are happy, and to see other people get some joy, and to see other people be excited, and to see what it means to them is very gratifying for me.
Coach, the regular season doesn't end tonight, though. Obviously, you still got the one more game on Wednesday. Are you using that as an opportunity to make sure your team is focused heading into being back here next week at home for 2 games and possibly trying to get to the tourney?
Yeah, look, we've got every game's a separate entity. I'm not sure how we play Wednesday night on the road at New Orleans is going to really carry over to how we play, in the conference tournament. So, we just got to go to New Orleans and play as well as we can, and try to make sure that our guys are excited, our guys are ready to play, and take that one game, and then take a couple of days off and get back here and prepare for tournament basketball.
I know a big thing for you was talking to Christian Shoemate in the offseason to see if he was going to come back or not, and he decided to come back and play for you this year. He's been with this team longer than basically any other player on this roster. Just to see him be able to hoist that trophy up, how special was that?
He's the one who carried it off the court, carried it in the locker room. He was hugging it like a little kid. So, he deserves it. He's the one who's been through the roughest patch. He's been through a really, really rough patch, and it's come out on the other side, and he's stuck with it and stuck with us, and he really, really deserves it. And so I'm very, very happy for him.
Does anything change? Is there like a roadmap or a book for this in regards to the space from this late in the year and then that lull between?
No, you just it's all feel. Just as a coach, you got to have feel for your team, feel for your guys, and kind of roll with it based on how you feel.